Hey guys, musicninjamat here. Finally, they dropped the first Far From Home trailer, so I'm just going to go through the things that stood out for me. So I love that they've taken that Aunt May knows now that Peter is Spider-Man, and the two of them are doing charity events together, and I also like that they hint at a romance between Aunt May and Happy Hogan. It's just something a little bit different. It's nice seeing a returning supporting cast all the way down to having the same shopkeeper from the first film that Peter interacts with. So we knew beforehand this movie was going to take place in different locations. Storyline wise, Peter is on a trip around Europe with his school, and I like the idea that he doesn't actually want to take his Spider-Man suit. He doesn't want to worry about being Spider-Man. He just wants to enjoy the trip and hang out with his friends and have a normal life. There's some really nice little touches in the trailer, such as his birthday being the same date as the debut of Spider-Man in the comics. We see as well that on his suitcase is Uncle Ben's initials, which is a really sweet touch as well. They seem to really be building the Peter-MJ relationship, which I'm really excited for because I really do like MJ as a character. I really did get chills as well watching this trailer and seeing Nick Fury turn up and being like, holy crap, this is the first time that Nick Fury is meeting Spider-Man. And it's going to be interesting because to Nick, he's like, this is a child. Like, he's never dealt with a superhero as young as Peter before. We got to see both new suits. There's the stealth suit and there's the Spider-Man suit with the slightly darker blue parts. I think they're actually black now rather than being blue, but both suits look great. So the villains appear to be the Elementals, and I was like, who is this? Even I wasn't sure who they were, so I had to look them up. And it's a pretty deep dive as far as these villains go. They haven't really even shown up much in the comics, but they may be mashing up Spider-Man villains with the idea of the Elementals. Because we see a little Easter egg. There's one of the boats that you see pass by, says ASM 212, which is Amazing Spider-Man issue 212, which was the debut of Hydro Man. So people are thinking that maybe the Elementals will be made up of Hydro Man and Sandman, so there'll be Spider-Man villains but put into this team. And of course we got our first proper look at Mysterio. The costume looks great. They even did the bubble head, which is really cool. I like the way his powers look because it looks just like straight up magic. And I think that it's a case of like Syndrome in Incredibles, where maybe Mysterio is the one making the Elementals. He's the one causing the issues so that he can come in and be the hero and save the day. But of course Mysterio will be our big main villain in this movie. And then we get a little extra bit after the title card comes up and we get more of the Flash-Peter relationship, because Flash obviously loves Spider-Man but hates Peter, and of course he doesn't know that they are one and the same. Just as a little extra thing as well, in the international version of the trailer, we actually get a different opening where Peter's going through security at the airport and they open up his case and the Spider-Man suit's in there and it says, you almost forgot this, from May. So May's actually really supporting him and being like, no, you need to be Spider-Man wherever you go. And it's just a really funny joke because he starts freaking out and the woman takes a banana out of his case and is like, you can't have this. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay. And then they shut his case. I just think this movie looks awesome. It is a Spider-Man movie on a scale we have not seen yet. Like, we've seen him in New York done to death, and I like how he's entered this massive universe. We got to see him going around New York in Homecoming, and now we're seeing just Spider-Man being a worldwide hero. I'm really pumped for the film, excited to see Mysterio for the first time as a villain. Just think it's going to be awesome. And we also get like 3 times the Nick Fury this year, because I'm pretty sure he's in every Marvel movie this year. It's going to be a good year for Marvel. I can feel it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe as it really helps the channel out. Check out the links in the description down below. Check out the whole channel, especially the playlists, and I will see all of you in the next one.